So I'm heading into school. As you can see, I'm in my car. I do some of my best work in my car. I do some of my best thinking and some of my best eating. A lot of my best eating in the car. My day looks like 6:30. I take my kid to school. We usually stop at the Golden Arches and get ourselves some breakfast, and then we head over, eat in the parking lot. 7 o'clock he goes into school, and then I have to truck it on across town to get to work. By the time I get to work and get my day going, because I leave early for school, I only have a 30-minute lunch, which means I have to do something really, really fast. So a lot of times I jump in my car, I go and I grab something quick and easy, and things that are close to me, which are the Golden Arches. And so you can kind of see a pattern here. I come back, I work the afternoon, about 3:30, I leave, and sometimes if I have time, I'll swing through and grab something to eat. Most times not. 2 days a week I'm at school until 5:15, and 2 days at school I'm at school till 8. So the 5:15 days I get home by 5:30. I actually could eat dinner, but those are the nights I find myself meeting my husband and we eat out, fast food. So and sometimes sit down restaurants, but usually that's what happens. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm in class till 8, so by the time I get home, that's when I go either gorge, because I'm starving by then. I do have this thing about cereal, and I could eat cereal. I think cereal in my mind, because it's like Special K, it's going to save me. So I have a cereal thing that I like to do. So I eat a lot of cereal, which is more ridiculous than it sounds. I know it's crazy. When a lot of times also when I get home, I'm stressed, and that's when those candy cravings come in. As soon as I sit down and start working on homework, this is my last semester to finish up my associate's degree. I have 2 really, really hard classes, and they make me crazy. So I want to eat. And I find that as I'm shoving the food in my face and studying, it makes it less painful in my mind. But that's where all my issues are, is in my mind. Part of the other problems are that I never learned good skills. My mom fried everything. She was an easy cook. By the time I was 8, my sisters were all on the way to being married, and so by the time I was really 10, it was just me and my mom, and we ate out a lot. Days when my dad wasn't home, we ate out, or we'd go get food and bring it home. And so I really I wasn't overweight in high school. I stayed pretty consistent with everyone else, and then I went away to college, and actually that was really good for me because I lost a lot of weight because I'd walk all over campus. Where things really went bad and good was when I met my husband, and he loves me fat, thin, tall, short, cross-eyed. He loves me no matter what, unconditionally. And as a result of that, he feeds me, and we love to eat, and we love to go to places and try new things, and we love to travel for food, and our thoughts are always on food. And while that can be fun, it's also making us fat. So we're fat together. I worry because, my husband was overweight as a child, and our son, he went through this period during 5th and 6th grade that he was kind of thick, and I worried about that. If we created this, the best thing that happened for him was that he started wrestling and playing football, and he has to be a specific weight to wrestle in the class he wants to. So he really, really watches his diet. Plus, he also has bad habits too. So, my goal is for us to break this chain, to break these habits. And by doing this with my family, we all come from the same background. We all come from the same, that same pattern, that the same mother, the whole thing. We have the ability to break the chain and to do it together. And I think that's why it's so important to me that we have the option to do this together, and that, you know, we'll make us stronger as a group. And I think the thing is that I'm one person on the outside, and I'm one person for other people, but on the inside, I'm a completely different person. And what you see daily is not always me. I'm more sensitive than people think. I have no problem making fun of myself or trying to deflect attention away from it, but I also am self-conscious and concerned about what people are thinking of me, and I get embarrassed easily, and I'm always afraid that people are talking about me. I'm super paranoid, and whether they are or they aren't, I'm sure they are. And I have a low self-esteem, and I know that I have a low self-esteem, and I know enough to know what I need to do to have a better self-esteem, and I know what I need to do to fix myself. I just can't seem to do it. And that's, well, I guess that's the problem, is that I need someone to give me the push. I need someone that's outside of my family and outside of my comfort zone, that's not going to be afraid to say to me, "You're fat. What are you going to do about it? You made yourself this way. You could have fixed yourself. You could do these things." And I know that, but I need someone to tell me that, and I need someone to help me break this cycle. I don't want my son to be fat. I don't want him to go through what his father and I go through. I don't want that. I want the best for him, and I want the best for me, and I want the best for my husband. And I think if I can do this, and I can prove that I can do this, then my husband will be more willing to say no to me and not enable me. And when I ask him to go get me that bag of chocolates, he'll say, "No, you don't need that bag of chocolates. You need to eat an apple instead, or eat some fruit or some roughage." And that's where you come in. I need you. I need the Biggest Loser. I need someone to give me that push. I need someone to help me and my sister and my nieces break this chain. We want to break this cycle. We want to leave this behind. You know, we have little kids, and we hope to have more coming into the family, and we want them to know that while we used to be fat, now we're healthy and we're fit and we're fun and we're active, and we're all these other things besides this. And I think that you can help us be more than what we are. So I hope you will consider us, perhaps pick us, and let us come to the ranch and see if we can change our lives. And I know that I'm ready to give it 100, 110, 150, 200%. I've been watching a marathon, going back and looking at all the people, and I'm thinking, you have this amazing chance. Why are you crying? Why are you whining? Why are you being this way? And I say to myself, when you're on there, that's not going to be you. I hope it's not me. I want to be the one saying, "Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Let's do this. Give me 10 more. I want to do it." I just need the motivation, and I need you. So please consider us. Thanks.